Airship TV. King Kogi Broadcasting.
It is Captain Martina. I'm about to do something boring and I would love some company. I am organizing all the art supply boxes I have, 5 bins worth of boxes, and it has like really cool fun stuff in it, like stickers and buttons. Why do I have so many glue sticks? On and you put your pencil in and you sharpen with it. I would just really like some company. All right, we've got box 1, box 2, box 3, box. This first kit has been with me for absolute ages. It's pretty well organized. It has some treasures, but I'm not really sure what to do with the treasures. This is my very first Sailor Moon item that I ever bought.
Wow.
I don't think it turns anymore. I mean, this turns, it's actual sharpener, but the inside picture used to rotate as you turned it. It has little suction cups, and you suction cup it on your desk and you put your pencil in and you sharpen with it. And I got this at like the Pacific Mall with Mickey when I was in maybe high school or university. And I was like, oh my God, Sailor Moon! Because there was no, oh, look, it's totally working. If I kind of, sort of squeeze it. Okay, the picture's not working. Anyways, it still works. I don't have the heart to throw it out, even though I don't use pencils. So I started to use it for eyeliner, and now I'm not really wearing very much makeup anymore. So just keep it because it's so cute and I can't throw it away. It's too adorable. We have art supplies. So I should probably do stuff like anything that's creative for making something. I should put them all together, right? Like I shouldn't have screws and like a glue stick and stuff inside a container when I could be doing art supplies. Okay, so I'll put my art supplies all together into like one pile. What have I started? It's a cola eraser, but it's in Japanese. And at the time, I couldn't read it. So it's kind of a mind-blowing experience now to be like, oh, quota, like I can actually read it. Cheap pastels and cheap watercolor, I'm guessing. Oiru pastel. Oh, I see, oil pastel. That's what it says on the side there. Oil pastel. Stamps. This is a OG Martina stamp. Dan got me these for Christmas or my birthday maybe. These cute little tiny little wee stamps. There's much for me to do in this kit. Glue guns, stickers. I don't think these tools belong in here. I think I need to put the tools in the tool kit. Oh my God, how many glue sticks do I have? Why do I have so many glue sticks? Like, when was the last time I was using glue sticks? Like, usually this is for Halloween and cosplay when you need to like immediately glue something on, but I can't throw out perfectly good glue sticks, so it's just not gonna happen. Oh my God, you guys, I have a problem. I have another glue gun, another case of glue sticks. Out of control. She's out of control. All right, I'm gonna add these to my ever-growing. This is embarrassing. What does one need this many glue sticks for? What am I, an elementary school teacher? No, they would never have glue guns at an elementary school. I have an addiction to buying glue sticks. Okay, I need to do something about this because this is definitely completely out of control. Sometimes it just makes you feel like you gotta get it done. You gotta I gotta do it. I told someone I'm gonna do it, so now I gotta do it. That's how I feel. I think this is my sticker supply box. I have so many amazing stickers in here. Look at this. I don't have the heart to throw out or use stickers that I think are too cute. These are too cute. How am I supposed to use these? What am I gonna find that's worthy for me to use these stickers on? It's hard when you love stickers. Oh my gosh. Got these sushi ones. It just goes on and on and on and on. I actually have stickers here that are from Korea that I didn't have the heart to use either. This is one of my favorite ones. These are little travel stickers and it's all in Korean. So they go to different parts of the world like Paris and stuff like that. And they have these little messages that are in Korean on the side. And I don't know what to use these on because they're too cute.
So I organized all my stickers into different sizes, and then I have these cute little plastic bags that are reusable, and so I put all the small loose stickers into their own individual packages. Sailor Moon didn't really want to fit perfectly, but that's all right. She's allowed to do what she wants. And then I took all those and put them inside of their own little devoted sticker box. And I gotta say, I feel like I really just don't have that many stickers now. So it's opened up a whole new world of sticker collecting.
I put this here because I didn't want it to get broken. From the Canadian TTC. It's to get you onto the next train, like a transfer point. And it says Thursday, December 7th, but I'm pretty sure this is like extremely old. This is like ancient. I want to frame it and put it up somewhere. Wait a darn tootin' second. See these?
Wow.
These are... It's so hard to open things with ADS. Okay, I'll put a finger under here, see if I can get it. It's because my thumb goes back, so when I try to open something, it just goes... So I have no... And then you have to use your knuckles. There we go, I got it. I decorated my phone case like ages ago. You know, I always have little projects I do. Little strawberries and stars. I got a lot of these at Daiso in Japan, which is an amazing place to get all types of like cheap stuff.
Okay, throwback to my very first King Kogi Quest that I ever went on in Japan. This is from the Daiso that I used to go to that was near my apartment in Yokohama. And if you're wondering about that clown thing, you just gotta watch it. But what's funny is I looked at the footage. I'm pretty sure like half the stuff in my current art supply box that I'm organizing is from this exact video. Yeah. Anyways, I will leave a link into the info box if you would like to journey on my Daiso amazing high quality 100 to 500 yen shop. Great for buying craft supplies. Oh my gosh, you guys. Craft supplies. Oh, my R's and L's are mixing up. Oh.
I got a lot of these at Daiso in Japan, which is an amazing place to get all types of like cheap stuff. And it comes with, what is the name of it, you guys? It's like that fluffy paint that you can squeeze onto a case. This stuff. You can use it as though you're making icing sugar or whipped cream and put sprinkles on it, but everything's plastic. It's not resin, there's another name for it. But this is like, I absolutely love this. And this, this is a really cool device. I bought this because, do you guys remember I have those pleather jackets? They're vegan leather, which I think you should just make a new name for. I don't think we should call it leather. It's not leather. I have my purple jacket and I have my pink one, and they have studs, like little spikies on them. I did those myself because I saw them online. The price of those jackets were so expensive, like hundreds and hundreds of dollars expensive. And I was like, that's ridiculous. Got like a $60 or $70 jacket on sale. And then I bought this leather puncher, and the leather puncher wasn't that expensive. So I got the leather puncher. It punches like into hard fabrics, and you can change the size of what you're punching. And then I bought spikes that screw on the bottom. So I just punched it and put my own things in. Turns out way cheaper to just do it yourself. I got ribbon, that should not belong in this container. Just like ribbon everywhere. Classic, stick on Google Eyes. And there's no way I'm gonna get through this day without Google eyeing something. Something in this house is gonna end up with Google Eyes. This is from Daiso Japan, it's from the kids section. It's for when you work with like clay. It kind of keeps it all together. So when you cut clay and stuff, but it's made for kids, but who cares? It works. And you close it and then it's a roller. Blank cards. I'm writing my own Scattegories game, and just for funsies, like when you go out and if Dan and I go to a bar, we love playing cards and stuff together, and so I'm making a Scattegories game deck that we can play as opposed to like the official one, also because it's fun. Scattegories is the one where you have a letter die and it's got all the letters on it, and then you roll it, and that letter, let's say you land on B will be the start of all the words you write. And so categories are things like a Japanese food, a type of cat, a man's name. So if you roll B, a man's name could be Ben. A type of cat could be blue hair, or like, I think there's a blue hair cat, blue Russian cat, right? A Japanese food for B. Oh, let's see. Buta, which is pork. Butaniku is just pork, but what could be something with B? Oh my gosh. onigiri. That's kind of cheating, but you know what I'm saying. Like there's different categories that we can do that Scattegories, the official game, would never have. So I want to do that. Like whenever I play Scrabble, I make rules based off of how many languages you know that are fair. So if you understand Japanese or if you speak Korean or whatever it is, you're allowed to write out a word that is considered to be like the Romanji spelling of a word. So if I have onigiri in Scattegories, I can use it as long as both players agree that that is how you would spell it. You can't just like make up a brand new spelling of something, right? So for this, I'm gonna try to make up some interesting categories. Any suggestions would be great. Categories that are very specific to personal life that Scattegories wouldn't think about. That's my plan. So yeah, I have a whole set of these little like just plain playing cards and family photos. I squirreled these away, I remember. Ah, a very dapper photo of my dad. Look at that. As a teacher, look at him in that suit, looking very good. This is my Nana. This is my, well, it's not our home anymore, but this was my Nana and Granddaddy's house in Bedford, in Nova Scotia. Hope you can see it. That's me and that's my Nana. I think I got my style from my Nana. She loved comfy clothing and funky hats. I remember these. I took these on the boat heading to Newfoundland. So my dad and my mom and I all we drove from Toronto to Nova Scotia. Halifax, Nova Scotia. The next day, my Nana and Granddaddy, my dad and I, we all drove to the ferry, took the ferry across to Newfoundland, which I really want to do again because I remember having breakfast on the boat and it had baked beans on the side. And it was my first time to have baked beans outside of my house, like in public. And then later on when I met Dan and heard that the UK baked beans is kind of like normal, I realized why East Coast Canada has baked beans, because in East Coast Canada, it was like really ruled by the British. And so my mom was under kind of like a British rule when she was growing up. So she did everything according to British, the systems. And so when you go to Newfoundland, a lot of the accents are like Irish, Canadian. So they've got like that kind of, "Hi's the bye," like this kind of sing-songy accent. Like, "Hi's the bye, you coming on down here, eh, bye?" Just the regular kind. And it sounds very Irish. Classic Martina nerd shot. I went to Mexico with my sister when I graduated from high school. We went to one of those like, all-inclusive resorts and it was rainy and stuff. It was my first time to like drink beer. I'm wearing my bathing suit top and reading. There's 2 books that are there because I read really, really quickly. You might recognize these books. These are Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings. So sitting on the balcony, enjoying a Corona, and reading Lord of the Rings, and that's how I spent my graduation time period. Spooky. This was my favorite photo of him because it's a mirror image of him in the photo booth, and it looks so freaking funny. Me and Spooky in Buchon. Baby memes. Look at him. 2012. My very good friends Phoebe and Ryan. Ryan and I met in Korea, became very close friends, and they came to babysit Spudgy and Memers because Spudgy was ill and I couldn't leave him alone with a normal pet sitter, so they agreed to come stay at the house, and they're such loving people. This is when Spudgy was slightly paralyzed, well, not slightly, his back legs after his back injury. So Phoebe is so loving. These are such precious photos for me. Okay, I'm going to show you this general chaos. You guys have already helped me just with that first kind of having company and not thinking too hard about what to do, because if I just sat here and started it on my own, I'd be like, I will show you the ending. That way you can see how much progress I've made, which may not be that much. We'll see. Wish me luck! All right, it's been a couple hours and I think I finally organized this kit completely. We've got like paints and gluey things, and I've organized all the loose little tiny items, my oil, pastels. This is all part of this, stamps, and I'm gonna move this to something else, but that's nice and organized. All my glue, I have too much glue, I've realized. But yeah, glue. Paper stuff, I've got to figure out where to go, and then I have not yet tackled my sewing stuff, but I have removed all the stuff that shouldn't be there, so I'll have to put it all together. And then this is just pure stickers, and I organized anything that's a sticker into these smaller containers here. So these are like my little loose tiny stickers.
Very cute, right? Oh, the sun is coming in at a funny angle now that the time has passed. Sticker tapes, and yeah, just so much stickerage. Look underneath it, it's like these are all stacks and stacks of stickers. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Managed to find even more photos. Oh, look, photos of my parents when they're younger. Oh, so cute. Well, I have to take a break and reset because I'm all scrunched up and my back is hurting. Thanks for listening to my weird stories. Being older now and going through a lot of other types of dramas and traumas along the way, I always have to remind myself that, okay, yeah, I have EDS. I've gone through many things online. I have gone through a very painful public divorce. You know, I've gone through all these things, but that is not who I am. It's part of me. It's part of my life and my story and things I've gone through, and I can learn from them and I can change from them, but it's not who I am, if that makes sense. So now I'm feeling much happier and finding out who I am. You know, it always makes me laugh because I think about that Zoolander moment when he looks into a puddle and he's like, who am I? Take care, everybody, and see you on the internet.